Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how I make a living teaching English online. I teach English online about 15, maybe 20 hours a week, and right now I make $21 an hour. That's over $1,200 a month, which is more than enough to survive in Vietnam. So when I say make a living, I mean make a living in Vietnam. Obviously, if you're living in America or Europe, $1,200 a month might not be enough for you. But here in Asia, in Vietnam, $1,200 a month is more than enough. If you guys haven't seen my cost of living in Vietnam video, I'll link that down below. You'll know that you can easily live on $650 a month. So first we're going to talk about a little bit of my teaching background. I graduated college with a degree in hospitality and tourism management, nothing to do with teaching. But growing up in Asia, I did do a little bit of English tutoring on the side. Nothing too major with a big class or anything, but I did do a little bit of English teaching here and there. I don't have any teaching certification, no TEFL, TESL, anything like that. And I did look into getting it, especially when I decided to move to Vietnam. I looked into the programs that people had to offer, and overall, I just thought that it was really expensive. And I was wondering if I even really needed it. So before I moved to Vietnam, I did a little bit of looking around, research, I asked some questions. I tried to see what jobs are available for English teachers that don't have a teaching certification. And I found that there's actually a lot of jobs available for people like us. However, you'd be working under the table, your pay might not be as high as people with a teaching certification. Also, you might not get the same benefits, as many hours, or a stable income. So this made me a little nervous moving to Vietnam. I didn't want to go to Vietnam without a job secured. That was really scary for me. A lot of people do it and they're perfectly fine. There's such a high demand for English teachers here. But for me, I couldn't do that. So I started looking into other options, other ways I could make an income living in Vietnam. And that's when I discovered HiOffercom. HiOffercom is a website catered to teaching English to the Chinese population. It's very easy to sign up for HiOffercom. All you have to do is upload a photo of yourself, your background, teaching experience, your college degree if you have it, your teaching certificate if you have it. For me, I also uploaded a short introduction video about myself just to give them a good idea of who I am, what I sound like, what my experience is, and I really feel like it goes the extra mile. It makes a big difference when people are looking through your profile and trying to select people to make a job offer to. So once you're signed up, your degree, your video is approved and everything, you can start browsing these jobs that they have posted, and they have a lot. Most of them are online teaching jobs. Some of them are actually jobs where they will fly you out to China. They're looking for a teacher at that location. You'll see postings for VIPKid, which is probably one of the most popular online teaching platforms out there right now. Jobs can range from $10 to $30 an hour, depending on your experience level or qualifications. A lot of jobs on there do require a TEFL or TESL certification, but you'll also find a lot of jobs that don't require a teaching certification. A lot of online teaching jobs on there actually require you to have a laptop with certain specifications. I'm not exactly sure what the exact specifications are, but when you get on that website, you'll start seeing what they require. I actually had to buy a new laptop because my old laptop was junk and I thought I needed a laptop to teach. However, my job, I actually teach on my phone. The job I have right now only required an iPhone 5 and higher. The company actually reached out to me shortly after I just signed up for the website, and I hesitated a little bit to get started with the company just because I didn't want to be teaching while I was still in America. The time difference between America and China is a little funky. You're teaching kids right after school from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Beijing time, and then 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So I wanted to wait until I moved to Vietnam when there's only a 1 hour time difference. It's a lot more convenient for me to be teaching English when I'm in Vietnam. So the interview process was actually quite quick. All I had to do was practice a demo lesson, which I then presented to the lady that was interviewing me, and after that, I immediately got hired. So on this app on my phone, I teach students one-on-one through the application. They have the whole presentation laid out for me, so I basically don't have to do any class preparation at all. I'm not going to go into too much detail about the app itself for confidentiality reasons, but it's really, really easy. They give me a script for any kind of lesson I do. I just practice, show up, teach the kid, and I'm done. Like I said before, I work 15 to 20 hours a week and I make $21 an hour, which is more than enough to survive in Vietnam. They're super flexible on the hours. I think you have to work a minimum of 10 hours a week, which is pretty common for a lot of online teaching jobs. However, I've never had a problem getting a few days off here and there to go traveling, as long as you give them a little bit of notice. So I absolutely love teaching English online from this application. It's super easy, you barely have to do any preparation. They're super flexible on the hours. You can work pretty much anywhere. You don't have to wear pants if you don't want to. And honestly, it's a really fun experience altogether. I tried to think about some negative things about what I do, but honestly, I couldn't really think of anything. If you are teaching English online, you do have to make sure that you're super energetic, have a super outgoing personality. I'm teaching kids, I don't know if I mentioned that, but I think a lot of online teaching platforms are catered towards children. So that's about all the information I can think of right now. Please keep in mind this is about my teaching experience with this one application. I know other people might have a different experience doing the whole online teaching thing, but this is just how I got started, how I felt about it, and how it's going for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'm always happy to respond. Make sure to subscribe for more videos like this.